Hey Leo, this is a love reading for the sign of Leo. This is for Leo masculine. Leo, if you have Leo in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, fifth house, seventh house, 10th house, this will apply to you. So I'll just go ahead and get started here. So the overall issue, I'll just tell you the energies that I see here on the board. We have all the elements, so it could be any sign, obviously. But some of the main energies we have is Taurus as a central issue. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, specifically Cancer, a lot of the times with the moon. We have Gemini, we have Capricorn with the world, we have the star, Aquarius, and we have the Empress, Taurus or Libra. So I'll go ahead and get started. The central issue is the Hierophant. It is reversed. So that means that the Hierophant can be about marriage, it could be about, it's basically man-made institutions like religion, churches, education, those types of things. It's about group mind, group think, group identification. So I feel here that what I see though there is that there's a lack of stability. There was a lack of commitment, I feel like, on your part to whoever you were dealing with. I feel like in the past we have the lovers with the Three of Wands reversed. So I feel like with the lovers, a lot of the times that is about making a choice. It doesn't have to necessarily be between two people, but I think it may, in this instance, in this particular reading, be about multiple people. Maybe you were just with this Three of Wands here. You were, and the energies may be vice versa. If it is, then take it that way. But I'm reading it as this is your spread. So with the Three of Wands reverse, it's kind of like, I feel like with the lovers, you were not, and the Three of Wands reverse, you were not acknowledging this connection. You may have felt a strong connection to them, but you were undecided if you wanted to, because the lovers is about having a strong connection to someone, but maybe due to societal factors with the Hierophant here, you were not providing a commitment or moving into the next level. And I can see from your person's cards, that is what they were looking for. You could have also been seeing other people. We do have trust issues with that came out for the person that you're thinking about. And in your energy, we have this could be the one. They're both reversed. And these cards I don't normally read reverse, but with these cards it makes sense because I feel like this person is having a hard time trusting you. Maybe there were multiple people. This is the Three of Wands. Sometimes three with the lovers can definitely indicate more than, two people. But I feel more than anything that you were neglecting this connection. It's, this could be the one. It's like you felt that connection, but you decided to maybe see what else was out there. And I feel like whatever's happened now between the two of you, it's caused some Ten of Swords. So it could have been this is what your person was doing, but I feel like you in your emotional space have the Ten of Swords. And it could be due to a marriage that has dissolved and now you're not really looking for any commitment. But you may have been dating someone who is looking for a commitment. So in your person's space, we have the Moon. So, like I said, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but I feel like you may not know what's going on with this person. They may have disappeared and you feel in the dark, or that is kind of where they are and how they feel about you. I feel like they're not completely finished with this connection. We have the World reversed and the Star fell out kind of sideways in their emotional space. So I feel like they still have like a little bit of hope that you'd come around, that you'd maybe acknowledge their worth. That's kind of how I'm seeing this because they have the Seven of Wands. Sometimes the Seven of Wands is about not really sticking up for yourself, but I think that this person actually is. And when I say sticking up for yourselves, for themselves. They may not have done that very much in the past, where they allowed what they didn't want in the relationship. They took, the behavior that they didn't want. If they wanted a solid commitment, they kind of stuck around even if they weren't getting it. But I feel like they've removed themselves from that. And as a result, they are becoming the Empress, whoever you're dealing with. But I think right now they are still hoping that that this connection will come together at some point. Um, but I do feel like they're a little bit someone, or maybe the two of you, just feel in the dark about each other, or in a space where, to me, the moon energy is like bewilderment. It's kind of like, it's very emotionally confused. Sometimes when you're in that space, you might do things that, just to satisfy yourself, drinking, that kind of drugs, that kind of stuff. You don't have to be doing that. But that's that type of, it's kind of a depressing energy in a way. What they want from you, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed with the Wheel of Fortune. So this makes perfect sense. They want this page to turn around, and they actually want some kind of commitment here. Now, the Page of Pentacles to me isn't really a commitment. It's not a king. It's not, the Ten of Pentacles. But what they want is a solid foundation. They don't want a friends with benefits type of relationship. They don't want anything that's just in and out. They want something solid. And so they have in their future here the Empress. They're becoming but the Empress by standing their ground. So if they don't get it from you, they'll get it from someone else. And they're taking their time here with the Prince of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. They are planning for their future. They're planning ahead. They know what they want, and they're going to turn it into a reality. And if that means no longer fighting, no longer putting up a fight for someone who who doesn't want to give them that, then they're going to stop fighting for it, and they're going to move on to be the Empress, because that's what they want to be. They want to be the Empress. I see in your energy, as far as what you're doing, I feel like you really just want to have fun. The Four of Wands, it's about having fun, having a good time. You may have been spying on this person. Maybe you're spying on them a little bit less. But I feel like you want to connect back with this person. You want to talk to them again. You want to see them. Maybe you're having a hard time getting them out of your mind. But I don't really see you giving them anything solid. Okay, that's the energy of these cards here. I don't really see anything solid coming out of this. Not from you, because you're kind of more. The Four of Wands is a fun energy. It's a connection, but it's fun. It's not really like, let's, here's the key to my place, or move in, or anything like that. You also have in your future space the Seven of Swords. So that's kind of deceitful energy. You could be trying to deceive this person, or you may be deceiving yourself, because I feel like you feel a connection, but maybe you're mourning with this Ten of Swords over something that happened in your past, and you're having a hard time being able to move on from that. And so all the connections that you're making now are just really superficial. And so that can be very defeating, because at some point you're going to want someone to be there. Someone not everyone does, but if you're finding someone that you're connecting with, but you're pushing it away, that could be self-defeating. And with the Princess of Cups here, it's kind of like, instead of offering this person, it is reversed. Instead of talking to this person, offering some emotions, offering an apology, perhaps having mature communication, looks like you're coming off a little bit immature here, and that could be very self-defeating as well, self-sabotaging. So that's what pretty much what I have for your reading. I don't really see too much communication coming in from this person. If you do communicate to them, I feel like your communication is going to be self-sabotaging, because you're not going, it's a little bit more of an immature behavior I see here. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope this provided some kind of clarity, and I appreciate you watching. Take care. Bye.